Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more Expeditiously, and as you can see I've moved planets. I've landed on another planet in the same system. That's the only place I've been in between episodes. I got the achievement for landing on a Lush world, even though this is a weird alien one, and nurturing new companions. As you can see, this does apparently count as a Lush for the purposes, or verdant I guess, for the purposes of our pet hatching its egg. So let's summon out our giant pet and talk to him. He's happy. He can induce an egg. That's great. We're going to gently pat him. Oh, and hey, look at that. We got our trust up to 100% because it's been in 1 day. That's what that one must have been. It didn't show up because we're in this menu, I guess. No, this one showed up in the menu. Anyway, we got 2 achievements there, I think. So we've now got 3 to collect rewards for. Let's dismiss the pet. That'll just help us not waste food. When they're not here, they're not consuming food, they're not getting hungry, they're not losing happiness, etc., etc. Let's check what we got. No, not here. In here. So, Homeworld, we get a couple of nanites and some planetary charts. Do we have space for any of this? Let's check our inventory. We're not doing great. We don't need that Humboldt drive module. We're going to need to do some exploring. We got a spot there. Let's put these. This is a reward item from one of the things. Should we keep it? It doesn't seem like we're going to need it. I've went through all of the milestones we have. I don't think we need that. This is just for money. And we got plenty. I could sell that. I don't know. Let's put this back over there, first of all. High capacity. And we do have room in the starship. That's true, too. We've got tons of room in our starship. Okay. Let's collect our rewards, then. How many assorted maps did we get? 250 nanites. Not a lot. That took up 4 slots. Okay. All right. Let's see what our other rewards are. Collect generation for induce an egg, some batteries and gel and carbon. I think we actually have that already. So let's, whoops, wrong button. Let's organize that. Condensed carbon went into its slot and yeah, those went into their slots. Perfect. Now, did we get our trust? Yes, we did. Enduring friendship, earn trust. So the way to do this is to just give your animal pats. Pat your animal on the head and they give trust to you. If you wait a day, you can do it again. The pet you start with on your expedition will start at almost, I think you just need 2 pats away. You need to do it twice. You need to do it when you start the game, and you need to do it the next day, 24 hours of real time. That's it. Pat your animal twice, and you'll get this one. Ooh, some distant star drive capabilities. I don't think we have the materials to make any of them, so let's not worry about it yet. We might need those, though. We also got the Atlas Pass set. Whoop-de-doo. I don't think we need those either. So we have a couple of... What phase are we in here? Phase 5. This is a Phase 5 item? No. That's the one we're tracking. Okay. We've got a beetle. We're doing pretty good. Adopt companions. I need 2 more. Oh, so you have to actually use a creature pellet. Good to know. Because we have 2 companions right now. Right? I think I'm going to have to dismiss the big boy. because I don't know that I'm going to be buying too many more slots. In fact, let's do that straight away. We need 3 companions total. So we need to be able to have... Well... In theory, we don't need to buy any slots. In fact, let's try that. Let's try dismissing our pet. We got him up to 100% loyalty. We got the achievement. We do not need him anymore. It's sad to say. But let's abandon him. Trust is only 70% on Tribby. Right? Now, do we want to finish Phase 1 today? Because we can do that. First of all, while we're here, let's scan some flying creatures. We need 10 flying creatures and 10 underwater creatures total, right? So we seem to have at least 2 here. big wings and small wings. But they should be cumulative. We do not need to discover every animal here. We do need water creatures, and I believe there is water here. So we might go do that. But to complete phase 1, what we need to do is go to our expedition. Click on phase 1. This thing here. We need to reach the first rendezvous as well. We're 1 warp away. We can do that straight away, no problem, easily today. But I think we should ride our animal till we get Pawprints, and then we'll have phase 1 done. So let's call in Tribby. No, that's a vehicle, buddy. That is a way to fly. It's true. Effervescent. Well, we can ride you. I'll give you a pat. That'll raise your trust today. We're going to ride you. Oh, I hopped off the pet with a jetpack. That is not how you fly with a creature. Come back here. Pet. There we go. We'll go back to ride, and we'll just hit forward and not spacebar. So we can change our direction. We can run. I don't know how much faster that goes. Ah, I did it again. I guess going 400 units is not as easy as I thought. But we'll just give it a try pressing forward. Turning around our ship. A lot of comm balls here. It's a little hard to see where my ship even is. I do see it on the screen though, so we got that going for us. There we go, Pawprints. Alright, now I can hop off. We're going to do more of that later, because we need to go 4,000 total, but we got a little bit out of the way today. About 500. So there's another thing we have to do in this star system that we probably should have done before we got our beetle there, is went and got a beetle of our own on the volcanic planet. There is a violent planet here, and that is volcanoes, and we need to land on one. That's violent. So we're going to head there. We at least need to explore it. It's one of the 5 worlds we need to explore. And there's usually some flying creatures, like a beetle. So this is probably where they, not expect, but let you get a beetle very easily for that achievement. Milestone, I guess. We got red sky. Not the best. But on volcanic worlds, it can look pretty cool. I wonder what color volcanoes we got. There's a base called Home. I recommend you don't name your bases stuff like that. Name it something more specific, because you're going to get confused. Within your own bases, it's not even about other people naming it. Yeah, that doesn't matter at all, really. I know that's not my home, it's a purple marker. Alright, we've got orange volcano here. That's pretty cool. And the red sky comes sort of pink, and we don't have any serious red overtones on all of our, shades down here. It's pretty white light. I mean, I'm a red character, so that doesn't matter. Alright, let's look for some creatures. We need to do some scanning. Anything? Red dots, guys. There's a red dot. We don't need ground creatures, but if you're looking for beetles, which I think count as a flying creature, I don't know, actually, just because they can fly and you can fly on them. They might count as an exotic creature or something. So we don't need to waste too much time here. There's only 7 animals. What you do, you go to your discoveries, you take a peek at the creatures here, it will tell you whether they're flying or not. Look, we don't have any other flying creatures. We got the only flying creature here. We got our volcanic planet landed on. We could check that in our milestones, but I say we just head over to, first of all, the space station. Can't forget to do what we said we were going to do last time, and that is get the Explorers Guild kicked off. One thing I would like to check out, though, after I get targeted on the space station. Perfect. There we go. Hit here. Go to discoveries. We need to collect our reward as well, I know. This is a Korvax system, so we are going to need to raise our Korvax ranking. Now we can either do that with missions, or we can do that with gifts, but we're going to need a trade outpost to do that, and I don't think we have the tech to install. No, we're going to have to go buy some tech on the anomaly. Which just so happens to be right here. We could have called that in wherever we were, but we need to go to the space station anyway afterwards, so. And while we're landing in the big long tractor beam here, let's go... no, it still pauses the game to do this anyway. But let's collect our reward. An unearthed treasure, powerful mining beam upgrade. That's not an A... That's an A class, not an S class. Oh ho, there we go. 50 creature pellets is a different matter though. That's super important. Something else, while we're here, and we're headed to the back anyway, we're going to buy a suit slot. We're going to get a decent number of suit slots just progressing through the milestones, especially reaching Rendezvous 1. I think we get suit slots for that, and ship slots, and multi-tool slots, if I recall correctly. I did write everything down yesterday, and you know, memory is a fleeting thing. But writing it down really helps, because I wouldn't have remembered that at all. You know what? Nah, we're gonna go for cargo because we've got the money. We got. You know what? No, we're not gonna go for cargo. We're gonna go for attack because they're all cheap right now until that second slot, and they're sort of bugged out. But if we're gonna get some free ones as rewards, let's bypass the expensive one with the free one. Right? Right. Okay, so we came back here for an exo ship upgrade, a starship research. We want the economy scanner. That's really all we need. And since it kicked us out of the menu, let's... You know what? We're here. You know what? Let's buy a weapon as well. Since I don't think we get gifted this one from any of the rewards, we do get some weapons, but I think they're multi-tool weapons as a reward. So I would like this. And kicked out of the menu again. They gotta fix this. Let us kick ourselves out of the menu. We'll tell you when we're done buying things. Or if conversely, if we've bought every single thing that the menu has to offer, then you can kick us out on the last one, okay? Speaking of multi-tool, I think we're just going to go with whatever the expedition gives us. Do we have a weapon at all? We do not. Can we install one? We can. We're going with bolt casters, unless the expedition gives us anything different. So did we get everything we came for? We got the suit slot. We got... You know what? We could grab a couple more nanites to replace the ones we spent by talking to Ares and probably Helios, maybe Helios. We haven't done a lot of exploring yet. We have got a couple milestones. Even though they're hidden by the expedition tab, you still gather them. And they are still worth nanites to this guy. What, 200? Oh, hey, that's a decent amount. How about you? Oh, no new discoveries. That's what I thought. Okay. we're good here then. We're done on this anomaly. Let's head back out into our system. We do have to install that trade scanner, economy scanner, the thing it's telling me to do on the screen that I could read and just couldn't think of the name of, even though I wasn't reading. Yeah, let's do that. What do we need? No, I don't want to install it here. I would like to go here, please. Thank you. We have everything we need except wiring looms, and we can buy them pretty much anywhere. And I don't think we have the carbon to make them, so let's go do that. Like I said, we have to go to the space station eventually anyway. We're going to have to make a return trip here now, though. And I very much appreciate not only having a low-profile ship like this, but one with a whole bunch of free S-Class pulse module upgrades, so it's got great maneuverability. That's helping out a lot. Sorry to take advantage of things like this if you don't have access. They probably will grant access again. We've already had one redo of all 4 first expeditions. I suspect we're going to get a lot of expedition redos over the course of a year. That's my suspicion. I don't know why I think that. I just feel like it gives them a lot of extra time to come up with a new expedition while we are redoing the previous 4, 5, 6, or whatever. Microprocessors. That's why I'm here. See what talking does and see how fleeting memory is. We needed 5. I could just buy a bunch, but I only need the 5 for now. I could also build an Atlas Pass set and get into that back room back there, but I don't think there's anything important in there for us. So, Starship, Tech. So I think this will be the fastest way to raise our reputation without having to do missions for the Korvax. If you look over here, the mission guy will only give us Korvax missions right now. Oh, hey, no, that's not true. Oh, well, we're definitely taking this Explorers Guild mission. We are starting that right now. Oh, I don't have standing with the Explorers Guild. Wait, what? What? Why is it giving me access? Required rank, 0. Oh, it says abandoned mission. Am I on that mission? Let's take a look at our log. Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay, cool. We don't need to do it right away. In fact, that's a perfect Explorers Guild mission for us to start with. So instead, we're going to warp away. We've done, I think, everything we need to do here. Let's take a peek one last time at our milestones. The one I want to find is, I think, in phase 4 or 5. 5 exotic creatures. Is it phase 2? Ah, yes it is. So, we select it, we go to the log. Volcanic planet, yes, we've got that one. Alright, so we can do... Oh no, we don't want to do that. We want to do phase 1. Get that one done. Let's go do this. We can warp, we've got fuel. We've got the range now. Thanks to those Twitch drop ships. So, phase 1 done. It took us 3 episodes, but we took a big detour last time because we scrapped all those ships. That took a lot of time. That's a big time investment. It's a huge advantage. I do not need to worry about money. I have a great ship with tons of slots and tons of range, right? I don't have a great weapon on it yet. I do have to buy the resources for that. Okay, so let me take a peek at my inventory. Speaking of, I've got 3 slots available. I'm going to move life support over here. Gives me 1 more slot. I don't know if that's enough, so I'm going to move these maps to the starship. Okay, let's head to our milestone and get that done first. Then we will go to the space station and buy another suit slot. I would also like to check discoveries. This is a GEC system, so we're going to need to raise GEC rank, theoretically. It's telling me it's somewhere around here. So, it's probably going to be an archive. I've actually not seen anyone reach Rendezvous 1 yet. Oh, this planet looks familiar. Maybe I saw Meow 10 and Nelladoodle reach this in co-op Expedition 5. So, if I'm correct, we are looking for an archive that is a giant floating ball above a big base. But I'm not seeing that spawn in, so you know what I might do is just take a land right at this marker where it's telling me to, and we'll use our scanner for it. It might just not be drawing in because it's such a big thing. The game is lagging out pretty hard here. See me jittering around? Yeah, alright, let's just land. If it'll let me. Land? There we go, thank you. Okay, we're gonna get out of the ship. Lots of bases, comballs here. I expect as much. Alright, visor sweep. We're 1,000 units away. We are very far away. And it's in that direction. Over by that save beacon. 21 minutes by foot is more than 1,000 away. But that's the direction we need to go. So let's point in this direction and see what we see spawn in. As we jitter across the sky. We should probably just do a land and scan again, because I'm not seeing anything here. The safe beacon is still a minute away by ship. Yeah, let's just land up on this little flat spot here. Well, okay, right on the edge of it. Hopefully I don't fall off a cliff when I get out of my ship here. While I'm here, I may as well... Oh, I need the advanced mining beam. Right, okay. Well, we are closer, but not a lot. And we went the wrong way, sort of. We got to go way off to the left. 600 units away, we can just go by foot. There it is. It's a giant floating ball. I can see it now. We're going to fly there. Oh, if the game doesn't crash on me getting into my ship. It's a good thing we didn't walk there. We have no launch fuel recharged. That's great. We would have been stranded after walking back to our ship. That would have been terrible. That's a really cool archive. I am definitely getting a screenshot of that. Oh, that's weird. Why did it turn so dreary? Make the sun go up there. It's super cloudy here. That's neat, though. That's sort of neat. Let's get into our stuff and affect this stuff. Vignette. Gotta get that off. It's terrible. I mean, I've used it. I've used it for good. But for default? No. No, nobody wants that. Well, hardly anybody wants that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yeah, that, something like that. That is going to get in the way. If I'm going to make a thumbnail out of this, I need to back up a bit more. That'll have to do. Screenshots for thumbnails can be worse. Oh, that is not on a landing pad. At least I'm up here, sort of. Whoa! Sort of, indeed. I don't have any navigation data, but I don't need it. We got Rendezvous 1 done. So you know what I'm going to do? Is immediately leave. I am out of here. I'm not doing anything around here. Look at the lag we got with all of these comballs and bases. Not a fan. It's immediately better as soon as we got into our ship, so that's great. Okay, space station, like I said. See if we can pick up another Explorers Guild mission, and then we have to take a quick peek at the system we're in. Every system you warp to during an expedition, you should check for things that you might need for your expedition. That's the quickest way to get this stuff done. So, we got a reward to grab. I guess we can do that before we land. For Rendezvous 1, and that gets us Exosuit Expansion Unit, Multi-Tool Expansion Slot, Storage Augmentation. Maybe it's just one of each. Yeah, it seems to be one of each, but it also got us 1,000 nanites. Not too shabby. So since we have money, we could look around for a better multi-tool and use those slot upgrades on it. But something we're definitely going to do. Well, I can't see half of it, but it's better looking than ours. And it's a, you know what? That's a B class with almost max slots. I think I should just buy it. Because we can max slot this in... Oh, we can't because it's a B class. We're not going to be able to install our module. Well, we don't need our module with this many slots. And it's only 2.85 million. I'm just going to buy that. That's a great multi-tool for a starter. A great starter multi-tool if you have the slot, if you have the money. Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to pay for one. How do I install that one? The one for free. Ah, there we go. See, the cost is listed down here. It's at 1,000 for my first one there. I'm going to go here. This one would have been 500,000 we saw. And I'm going to upgrade it. Inventory upgraded. Excellent. So, we're all done for today. Basically, got all of phase 1 done. We got milestones in phase 3, 4, and 5 done as well, I think. Let's make a save. We have a new multi-tool. Let's start installing stuff. May as well. Sure, for now. Train Manipulator has no bonuses. Scanner, we're going to need to upgrade. So I'm going to put that there and put the Analysis Visor over here. And we got room for a weapon over here. Do we have anything we need to install it? We don't have the carbon nanotubes. I'm going to worry about stuff like that between episodes. Let's take a peek at our star system. Oh, and you know what? We have a reward here too. Reality glitch customization. So we can get that on all of our saves, which is amazing. That's super cool. You know what? I don't like the green. Let's install that right away. I don't really like this backpack either, but we're just gonna go with our defaults, except for stuff we get as a reward. We can install that. How about that? Yep. Save that. How does that look? Oh, that's ostentatious. Not the player, the thing. Alright, but we're going to go with that. Let's take a quick peek at the system, like I said, like I keep saying. Since we haven't scanned anything, but everyone else has already been here, we don't need to scan anything. That's great. Paradise Planet, we would have got our Lush. Frostbound Planet, we don't need. That's another Lush. What do we got here? Desert, we don't need any of these planets in specific. So what I'm going to do is go to Milestones. Or Expedition tab, sorry, and I'm going to set reach the second rendezvous. It was already set. I got my slot here. I did not get my anomaly slot here. There's probably other stuff I'm missing by not exploring the planets in more detail here, because we do need a bunch of animals, tons of animals. But what I am going to quickly check is to see that we had Korvax rank already, which is really interesting because on new saves you usually need to do 2 missions for these guys before they will give you Explorers Guild, Travelers Guild. See, look, Gek standing. We need to raise our Gek rank if we want to be able to get Explorers Guild mission in Gek space stations. Seems like we only have Korvax rank, maybe because we are a Korvax. Maybe that's what's going on. All right. Well, what I'm going to do then, in between episodes, is I'm going to, I think, fly down to a trade station in this system. We're going to do a little bit of exploring on a planet, you know, just landing there. I'm going to buy some Gek relics or whatever and hand them in and raise my rep. See if that unlocks the missions. If it doesn't, we'll head on and go to Rendezvous 2, get some more slots. But until next time, everybody, have a good time.